Hi, I'm Jeff Strong. I'm creator of Rhythmic Entrainment Intervention and co-founder and creative director of BrainShiftRadio.com. And I want to welcome you to the second video in this series. In this video, we're going to explore trance drumming. In the last video, I shared with you the origins of the world's oldest organized system for healing. I showed you a simple technique where we used a repetitive rhythm at a very slow pace, 4 beats per second, to help your brain get into the deepest level of a state of consciousness called theta. This is a deep meditative state. This is the place that monks get into after meditating for decades. And hopefully you had a chance to feel what it was like to get into that state really quickly, having the drum as your aid. Now that's entrainment. Everything we're going to do in this series relies on entrainment. We're going to add another piece to it in the next video, but entrainment is what we're looking at, and theta is the state of consciousness we're going to be working with. Last week we went to the lowest end of theta. Theta, if you recall, exists between 4 cycles per second and 8 cycles per second. The shamanic rhythm, this rhythm we play, this repetitive beat, is right at the 4 beats per second pulse. This week we're going to speed it up just a little bit, and then we're going to add to that some variability in the rhythm. And we're going to do this for 2 reasons. Number one, the variability allows you to kind of get into a groove. It kind of opens things up a little bit. Also, the faster we go into theta, the more the rhythm has to have some variability in order for the brain to respond. This is a really critical point, and this is the reason that drumming is so powerful. Because when we use this as an entrainment mechanism, having the variability keeps the brain engaged, and that allows your brain to shift. If it was super repetitive at the higher tempos, your brain's going to shut it out because it becomes accustomed to it. So I'll talk more about that in the next video, but for the purpose of this video, we're going to just change it up a little bit and speed it up a little bit. So today you get to learn how to play some rhythms. You don't have to have a drum. I'll show you an instrument that you can use that I'm sure you have sitting in your house somewhere. And that is this. It's a hardcover book. Take the paper jacket off. We're going to use this as our drum for the time being. And I'll show you some other drums in a few minutes, but for right now, this is the greatest way to start for 2 reasons. Number one, everybody has a hardcover book at their house. And if you don't, go to the library and grab one. But, and then secondly, you don't have to worry about getting good tone on a book. There's essentially 2 sounds you can get here, playing on the edge and playing towards the middle. You don't have to worry about the head resonating, and I'll show you that in a minute. But for right now, this is a great way to kind of get used to the idea of drumming. To hold the book, simply get the spine on the bottom, and then kind of cup the book in your hands. You're going to be hitting with 2 different fingers. So basically on the back side, you want to hold with your thumb. And that's going to be kind of giving you the grip. But you're going to be playing with your ring fingers here, right at the binding. You can see this little groove that's right on the spine here. That's where you're going to be playing your ring fingers. And technically, and historically, this is called tek and tok. Tek, tok, tek, tok, tek, tok. That's the sound you're getting when you hit a drum, or in this case, the book, on the edge. So that's where you're going to want to hit here. Hold it with enough force on your palms that it's not slipping out of your hands. So you're kind of pushing your hands together, using your thumbs to grip along with this part of your palm. And then tek, tock, right, left, right on the edge here of the binding. That's your basic stroke. The other one is to take your middle fingers and hit them more towards the middle. And the great thing about a book is you can see most books have two colors. And so you have this red portion and you have the black portion. Basically, if you did your tek and your tok with your ring fingers at the edge of this red portion, and then reached up enough to get into the black with your middle fingers, now you're playing doom, 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 doom. You're noticing you have to shift your hands a little bit in order to get the middle fingers towards the middle and then the ring fingers towards the edge. You don't want to move your elbows too much. Try to just do it at the wrist when you're doing this. So one good exercise is to go right, left with your ring fingers on the edge, and then right, left with your middle fingers towards the middle. So right, left, right, left, right, left, right, left, right, left, right, left. Very simple technique. It's going to take a while to develop some fluidity with this. This is just muscle coordination. Anybody can do this, but it does take some time to kind of develop a little bit of skill. Allow yourself to take a few minutes, get used to the basic strokes. This is the core of what you're going to need to do for drumming. Now, some of you have probably been playing it for a little bit, maybe played a frame drum, maybe you played the Native American style. Maybe some of you have been playing a djembe, kind of like this drum here. For you people who have been playing the djembe on your lap, or any other style of drum that's played like this, pick up a book. Try this new technique. It's very different. The nice thing about it is it's super quiet. If you live in an apartment or you just don't want to bother anybody in your family, this is really cool. So just practice a little bit. Right, left, right, left, right, left, right, left. Back from the edge to the center. Go really slow if you have to. Right, left, right, left, right, left, right, left, right, left, right, left. That's a basic technique on this book. Start with that. I want to show you how to play on an actual drum so you can get the tone if you decide to get a drum. I'll talk about the first drum that most people get who start working on these techniques. When I teach these workshops, I recommend people get this particular drum right here. Now, I'm not sure this model's available too much anymore. This is a Remo frame drum. Now, frame drum, like I described last time, is any drum that has a shell narrower than the diameter of the head. In this case, this is a basic Remo hand drum, it's called. It's got a 2.5-inch deep shell and a synthetic head. This is a 16-inch. These run about $50 if you can find them. They have some newer versions. I think one's called a new skin. It's a little bit more expensive. It's a little thicker in the back, but it sounds beautiful as well. This is a great drum because it's indestructible. It's got a synthetic head, resonant fiber shell. It's pre-tuned, so you don't have to worry about it going out of tune or having to retune it. And it's really inexpensive. This is what most people start with. This we're going to play in a style called tar style. And you'll notice here on the back, there's kind of a cutout here in the shell. This is where you're going to put your thumb. You're going to hold it with your thumb and your palm, just like this. So this is the way you're holding it. You're holding this like this at about the 6:30 or 7 o'clock position. If the clock is set up, the 12 is up top. And then 90 degrees off of that, your right hand sits with your thumb. And you're going to be playing your tek and tok on the edge with the ring finger like we did in the book. And doom is going to be your right hand with your middle finger. And a lot of people pivot their thumb in order to get the sound. That's basically how you play it. If you have a drum, great. Go ahead and play it this way. If you end up getting a drum, it's a great place to start. If you have a djembe or a conga or a shiko or any one of these other drums that are played kind of between your legs, I'll show you how to play the rhythm on that. I want to show you though the most common rhythm in the world. The shamanic rhythm is very common because that technique is very common, but once you get out of the shamanic realm and you start looking at playing actual rhythms, variable rhythms, or less repetitive rhythms on the drum, this is the #1 rhythm you're going to hear in the world. Now there'll be some variations, and we'll get to those in the next video. But this grouping is 3-3-2. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. And here what we're doing is I'm playing the ones fairly loud and the twos and the threes very quietly. And that's how you create a variable rhythm. So the ones on the groupings of three are played on the edge of the drum with your ring finger, tek and tok. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. And then the grouping of two has the one on the doom. So 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2. So if I wasn't playing this on the drum and I wanted to use my book, it's like this. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 1. So that is a 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2 rhythm. Practice this a bit. Use your book. Go really slow. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2. You're alternating strokes, so your second grouping of three starts with the left hand. So it's right, left, 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 right, left. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, right, left, right, left, right, left, right, left, right, left. Just practice this, go slow, build it up to a nice tempo. We're not going to play much faster than that in this video because I want to explore this kind of mid to low end of theta a little bit faster than what we did with the shamanic beat, but not so fast that it kind of brings us up to our normal awareness. Okay, I'm going to play this rhythm straight ahead for you on this drum. I'm going to play it at 5.5 beats per second for a few minutes. Just allow yourself to close your eyes and experience the rhythm. Try not to think about anything in particular. It's okay if thoughts or ideas or images come into mind. That's totally cool. But I just want you to get a sense for how this feels and how it feels different than the shamanic rhythm we did last time, which was just really straight ahead. And I'll play that rhythm for you really quickly. So that rhythm, remember, kind of had this steady pulse that just kind of drove you down into this deep state. You probably felt that pulsation really kind of hitting you everywhere. This one's going to be a little bit different because we've got loud and soft notes. We've got a pattern to it. And the tempo's a little bit quicker. So I'd like you to kind of just settle in, close your eyes, see what it feels like to have this kind of rhythm kind of running through your mind. So I'm sure you noticed the difference between the steady pulse and this. Hopefully you did get a chance to kind of drift into a really pleasant state. But that's the idea of trance drumming. And this is the first rhythm that most people learn in this style. It's very repetitive, it's very simple. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2. You don't have to orchestrate it the way I did. You could just play it straight up. Don't worry about using your middle finger as a doom on the and, the grouping of 2. Just play it straight ahead. So work on that pattern. You'll notice that that pattern is kind of straight ahead. You could tap your foot to it, count it in 4. It goes like this: 1 E and a, 2 E and a, 3 E and a, 4 E and a, 1 E and a, 2 E and a, 3 E and a, 4 E and a, 1. So it's really familiar to all of us. And so I want to shake it up a little bit, because a lot of the trance drumming that you're going to find out, the trance rhythms, are not going to be in 4/4 time. They're going to be in what's called odd meter. And odd meter is anything outside of 4/4, 3/4, or 12/8, the typical time signatures that you would find in popular music. This grouping that I just showed you is 3/3/2, and I thought it'd be kind of fun just to twist it around. Instead of 3/3/2, we're going to do 2/2/3. And the difference is that we're just basically turning an 8-beat pattern into a 7-beat pattern. So 2/2/3 would be like this: 1/2/1/2 1/2/3. The other difference I'm going to make here is because I always want to start at the beginning of the pattern with my right hand. So instead of just doing alternating strokes, right, left, right, left, right, left, right, left, like we did with the other, I'm going to do all the 1s on my right hand and all the 2s and 3s on my left. So it's going to be like this: 1 2 1 2 1 2 3, right, left, right, left, right, left, left. 1 2 1 2 1 2 3. Right, left, right, left, right, left, left. So that brings us into a 7-beat pattern, 2/2/3. I'll play it very slowly and count it in. We can play it together if you'd like. If you've got your book. We're just going to be playing on the edge. We're not going to be doing 2 different sounds. We're just going to be doing 1 at this point. So go ahead and use your ring fingers. I'll count it in very slowly. Again, it's 1 2 1 2 1 2 3, and that would be right, left, right, left, right, left, left. I'll go a little bit slower so you can get a hang of it. 1 2 1 2 1 2 3 1 2 1 2 1 2 3 1 2 1 2 3 1 2 1 2 1 2 3. Right, left, right, left, right, left, left, right, left, right, left, right, left, left. 1 2 1 2 1 2 3. Right, left, right, left, right, left, left. 1 2 1 2 1 2 3. Right, left, right, left, right, left, left. 1 2 1 2 1 2 3. 1 2 1 2 1 2 3. 1 2 1 2 1 2 3. It's kind of cool. Playing it on the other drum, using the Remo frame drum here. Again, I would probably start off just playing on the edge. So 1 2 1 2 1 2 3. So right, left, right, left, right, left, left. 1 2 1 2 1 2 3. 1 2 1 2 1 2 3. 1 2 1 2 1 2 3. And then if you get comfortable, once you get comfortable with it, you can use your middle finger on the 1s of the grouping of 2, like you did on the last one. So it would be 1 2 1 2 1 2 3 1 2 1 2 1 2 3 1 2 2 1 2 3 1 2 1 2 1 2 3 1 2 1 2 1 2 3. 1 2 1 2 1 2 3 1 2 1 2 1 2 3 1 2 1 2 1 2 3. And then playing this rhythm at about 5.5 beats per second. I'll do this for about a minute or so, just so you can get a feel for what it sounds like. So those are a couple of trance rhythms, really simple, using 2s and 3s, 3-3-2, 2-2-3. Really good place to start. Use your book, get comfortable. Again, all you need to worry about is your ring fingers at this point. Get comfortable playing right, left, right, left. Get comfortable playing right, left, right, left, right, left, left. The 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. Right, left, right, left, right, left, left, right, left, right, left, right, left, left. These are very simple rhythms to learn. They create a great foundation though, and it gives you kind of an intention to work with. So on that note, let's take this idea of trance drumming and this 5.5 beat per second pattern. And I'm just going to play for you, I'm going to improvise at this tempo while we meditate a little bit. So I'm going to play for about 5 minutes. I'm going to start with the 3-3-2 rhythm that we learned at the beginning, to kind of give you a familiar place to begin with. I'll kind of then go off of that a bit and just play around with it a bit and hopefully try to come back to it so there's kind of a theme happening. Allow yourself to contemplate a question you have or a problem you're trying to solve. If you don't have a question or a problem, a great exercise you can do is to say, what does my soul want? This is a great way to understand what your true desires are, to really connect with the deepest part of yourself. Before we do that though, I'd like you to get grounded. So take a minute, put your feet flat on the ground, and then imagine cords going down from your center of your feet down to the center of the earth. Cords or roots, however you want them to look. Just don't work too hard getting them down there. Just let them go, no effort. Once they get to the center of the earth, bring that neutral grounding energy up through the ground, through the bottom of your feet, up your legs to your seat, into your abdomen. And from there, let it flow through your body. Check in. See if you feel any sense of discomfort anywhere in your body. How are your shoulders? Are you relaxed? Can you feel your feet? Can you feel your toes? Can you feel your hands? Just check in. And then as I start playing, allow yourself to ask, what does my soul want? And just let it go where you need to go and see where you end up. So I'll play for about 5 minutes and just be open and see where you go. Well, I hope you enjoyed that. I encourage you to download the audio below. It's a little different rhythm, same kind of tempo. It's 5.5, 6 beats per second, I think. Allow yourself to explore a little bit more of creativity or intuition. What does my soul want? Problem solving. Just work on a project. If there's a creative project you need to get a handle on, put this on in the background. Allow yourself to spend a few minutes just breathing, listening to this. And in the next video, I'm going to talk about a little faster tempo in theta so that we can focus our brains or calm our minds. The techniques are a little different. We're going to up the ante a little bit in the rhythms that we play. These were very simple, repetitive rhythms. As we get faster, we either make the rhythms themselves more complex or we change them up more. And I'll talk about that in the next video. In the meantime, I hope you enjoy the download. Comment below, share this with your friends, and I'll see you in the next one.